Hey, this is Big Gene again from Raw Deal, The Last Big Night. Also, cooking and conversation. Today we're having conversations, and I'm just here waiting for the people to come on board. Juan, what's going on, brother? Mora, Nas, what's happening? Kayla Anderson. Oh, now y'all pouring in. It's moving a little too fast for me right here, but I had to get a special shout out because I got checked on this the other day uh by Dylan and Denham. All right. I put their mom up on Instagram today. Good friend of mine's, Kim, how you doing? And y'all shouldn't be watching this, Dylan. You are Denham. Turn it off. Cause we gonna get raw down here tonight, and you might not want to hear this, children. You know what I'm saying? So Kim, that's enough. I shouted them out. Cut it off. This is not for the kids. All right. And I want to shout out my old job out there in the Bronx, Bronx 2, Bronx 4. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing out there? All right. My man Bun and Miss Davis. You heard what I told you, right, Miss Davis? You come over here. Oh man, I'm gonna stop playing so much, man. You know, because it's serious. We got a serious call in this morning today, and that's gonna be Wolf's mother. She's gonna give me a call in, and I supposed to call her and let her know what time, and but I told her like 15 minutes into the program that we was gonna have her call in. You know, I didn't really, write anything up today or, want to talk about anything particular, but you're gonna see the wheels start turning, because the truth goes a long way. The truth, you can lay your head down on the truth. When a motherfucker lie, a person is lying, things crumble and they continue to crumble. You know what I mean? They things continue to happen in their life that's bad and wrong. When you telling a lie. So you know, I put my head on the truth all the time. I ain't worrying about that. And you guys out here that's saying because I'm coming out here and saying things and putting things out here in that the industry people already know because I was a part of the industry. I might be talking about it now. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you one thing. I ain't never been worried about nobody doing nothing to me. You understand? If I could take care of somebody else and make sure they safe, I damn sure could do myself. You could trust and believe that one, bro. And I say this all the time: nothing beats an ambush. Anybody can get it. We see that in our history. Kennedy, King, everybody that they wanted to get, they got, and that's not a problem. Thank you for that super chat. That was quick. That's Jordan's Salas. Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate it. All right, get them like up for me. Get them likes up for you. Thanks, Jordan. I appreciate that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody who's not hating. People are hating on me crazy because I'm coming to giving you my true life stories, things that I've seen, things that I've heard, things that I've been around. Now, if I think it's some real bull, I gotta watch my language because they sanction and censor everything I say for at least the first 5 minutes. So I'm trying to keep it as clean as possible right now. You know what I'm saying? So if they sanctioning me on everything that I'm saying right now, all the truth that I came and I brought to y'all, things that I'm trying to tell y'all, you know what I'm saying, about the industry, what it was. I ran into some pictures that I'm gonna show y'all later when I was in Puff was doing this shot for this magazine, and I was in the pool and he was in a flotation device. I'm gonna show y'all that picture. I'm gonna bring it up to the camera and show it to y'all on one of my next shows or whatever like that. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm gonna be censored, but I'm still gonna tell the truth. I don't care who likes it, who don't. You know what I'm saying? And all these clowns coming out here telling me what I supposed to. So like, man, you don't want to see me like that. And that's true facts. You understand? And I'm not saying I can't get it. I'm telling you the God's honest truth. But if whoever does it, if they known or they be known, you best to believe and you better trust that you, your family, anybody look like you got your last name and rode on a boat with you coming behind me. Because they don't care. Mine's over here don't care, bro. Who they don't even care about is you. They could look like you got your last name. They could be a baby kid. It's crazy like that. My brothers and them love me like that. My friends and my family love me like that. They know I've given up my heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? So I want to shout everybody out, you know what I'm saying, a little bit. And and thank everybody, especially VSOP for that cash app over there in Galveston, Texas, for that super chat. Thank you, VSOP, down there in Galveston, Texas. You know that was the first tsunami down there in Texas one before, right? Was it Galveston or Gaston? It was one of those, parts in Texas like that had the first tsunami that the whole town got wiped out. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for that. I appreciate you for that, brother. You know that Cash App is Big Gene 52 and that PayPal is the same. And you can always go to my Instagram and holler at me. And people tell you, I get back to you. I talk to you. Man, I'm retired. I be looking for shit to do sometimes, man. That's Big Gene _5 Deuce. You know what I'm saying? Spell Deuce out and you got me on the Instagram. We're going to talk about, like I said, Anthony Wolf Jones' mother's coming here. We're going to talk about the dude, Alex, who had visions down there in Atlanta. He was supposed to give her 15% when he sold that. And we're going to talk about Puffin his 300,000 and Corey being in jail. He had 916 to life sentences. And now Wolf is turning. Oh, Miss Jones, I said 15 minutes and she said 7 minutes. Oh, my God. Look at this, y'all. Hello, Miss Jones.
You was gonna call me when you go on. Are you on the air?
Miss Jones, I'm on the air and it's been 7 minutes and I told you to call me in 15 minutes because I was trying to bring you in because I don't want you on here that long and everything like that.
Oh, I don't want to be on here that long. I'll call you back. You want me to call you back?
Just call me back. Give me my 15 minutes. You owe me like 7 minutes right now, woman.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Miss Jones. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I try to have much fun as possible with her, and I talk to her like I used to hear her sons. And Wolf used to talk to her. They used to have fun. Like you thought that was Wolf's big sister. You know what I'm saying? The way they talked and everything like that. And like I said, I know them back because Low Wolf and his parole officer. Wolf short, real short, but Low Wolf, I had him, and boy, he was 10 times. Yeah, but I seen him through because my job is to make sure that you stay out here in the community, and I'll try to help you. And anybody who was under me, I tried the best to help them. But if they still wanted to do the same old stuff that they wanted to do, if they still wanted to be out here and live off the land, and I had a brother like that. I told y'all about my brother. My brother told me, "Yo, I'm gonna live off the land, bro." Told me directly. I seen my brother going in my wallet, taking my badge, putting it around his neck, talking about, "Yo, I'm about to go get me some niggas, boy, with this." And I woke up. I'm like, "No, you ain't, Wink. You ain't going to get that." You understand? So, my whole thing about it is that it's terrible that this woman have to go through the pain because she couldn't. Every time she thinks about the birthday, she think about one of them deaths, and that's crazy. Everything she think about the birthday, she think about one of the deaths. Black Boat 1013, what's up with you, brother? Yeah, thank you, sir, for saying I open your eyes to a lot of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of guys, they hear me, yo, man, you out your mind. Them guineas is talking about uh those guineas is they lying to you about Frank Matthews. But let me tell you something, brother, that I know as a law enforcement and dealing with I dealt with law enforcement agents, I dealt with the FBI, I dealt with the Secret Service, I dealt with the DEA. We deal with all that shit. When you in New York State parole, you are well rounded because we have criminals. I used to have one of the biggest mobsters in the Bronx. That's Lou Muscatello. I went to this kid house. Lou Muscatello was one of the biggest mobsters in the Bronx. You understand? He did fair time the whole 9 yards. I came to his house, man. He had like three white boys on the table about as big as me. He had the other two white boys right there, and they was about to eat in a beautiful house, and we was in country club. If you know what country club at over in the Bronx, is by City Island. It's one of the nicest, risky, I guess you want to say Italians or well-to-do Italians and Jewish area mixed together. But it's the big houses and everything like that. That's why they call it country club. They got golf courses and all that over there. It's right next to City Island. I come in there and I knock on the door, and Lou, somebody come to the door and say, "Yo," I say, "I'm Officer Dill, I'm Mr. Costello, Mr. Lou Muscatello, parole officer." He said, "You're a parole officer?" I said, "Yeah." So he said, "Hey, Lou, your parole officer in here." And then I came in the door. I said, "What's up, Lou?" He said, "Everything good?" He said, "Yeah, everything good." So how you doing, Dill? And they was bringing food to the table, right? They was bringing food to the table, and I was like, "So how you doing, Lou?" He said, "Yo, I'm fine, everything good and everything like that." I said, "Yeah, everything good, man. Listen, see me in my office on Tuesday." He said, "Okay, Dill, I'll see you on Tuesday. But hey, you look like you hungry. Sit down and have something to eat." I said, "Lou, I can't do that, man. No thank you, but appreciate it and everything like that. I see you in my office on Tuesday." He said, "Dill, I want you to have something to eat." And I was like, "Lou, I cannot do that." And then like all five of these white boys stood up. And I was like, and one of them said, "He don't like to ask a third time, brother. Just have something to eat." And I was like, "Lou, I have a bite." But Lou was a good guy, man. And the feds kept setting him up, man, talking about he was talking to, known criminals and everything like that, man. And they sent him back to jail and he died in jail, man. That broke my heart, man, for real. Lou was a good guy, man. I mean, a real good guy. And I'm just saying this to bring on and still talk about this Frank Matthews thing is that, brother, you have to understand. If they had a hard on for Frank, which they did, and we all know they had a hard on for Frank, you know what I'm saying? Fred Middlebrooks, thank you for that PayPal. Appreciate it, brother. They had a hard on for Frank. You gonna tell me they got Noriega, they got El Chapo, they got what's his name? Pappy, but what was his name? That they drug in the streets. Escobar. Yo, uh everybody, them feds, them CIA, them DAs, and all they want, they get, brother. And I want to believe that Frank, and then let me just tell you, the Guineas didn't tell me that. They told two of my friends, and I told you, they told one of the founders of Felon Magazine. And he believed the story. I believe the story. He said, "Yo, Gene, let me tell you something. His lawyer set him up and got him killed himself." Either the lawyer did it. I may understand. I'm gonna get some more information on this, and I'm gonna get into it. But I know we want to believe that one of us got away. But what they look like letting one of us get away, bro? What have they ever looked like letting one of us get away? I shouted you out on that VSOP. Thank you for that $20 super chat. Appreciate you, brother. You understand? So what do they look like letting one of us get away, man? You know what I'm saying? I got another, I think 4 or 5, another 1 or 2 minutes. We're gonna get Miss Jones on this. And I'm gonna have a better show for y'all on Tuesday. We're gonna talk about this, and I wanted y'all to hear this lady out herself. I'm gonna ask her some questions and everything. Ain't nothing rehearsed or none of that stuff like that, man, because I don't do that. I want it straight from the heart. You know, Viewers, let me read some of this before she called, man. A real one. What's up? Out there in Phoenix, Suns, all right, the Valley of the Sun. What's good with you? Raymond, let me see messages right there. All right. I'm just trying to, see if there's anybody talking about something or want to know something or ask Miss Jones something or whatever like that. I wanna have that prepared. Yo, salute to you, Taj. You gotta send me your I wanna make you a moderator. I got a couple of moderators in here now. So when y'all come here with that old crazy stuff that you talking. I got 4 moderators. I'm getting one more, and they gonna straighten y'all out. You understand? I got Zeke Waters. I got the Deacon's daughter. I got JS 1600, and I got my man Kaz. You know what I'm saying? They gonna stop all that playtime stuff. Find somebody else to play with. Go somewhere else and play. You understand? This for people who wanna, talk and know something about, the former days in the 90s or whatever like that, the bad boy times, what was happening in Harlem and everything like that. They asked me stories about, do you have stuff about Total? You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, I got a story about Total, like Total and Lil Kim them, they was having fun on tour, when they was on tour and everything. I remember somebody went in the locker room and they stole one of the girls from Total whole outfit and they were panicking. Yo, and I'll never get credit for this and stuff like this. But this truly happened. They stole one of the girls' outfits, and one girl had the long coat on. Oh, remind me to tell that story, but this Miss Jones right here. Hey, Miss Jones, what's going on? Oh, let me turn you up right here. What you say?
I said, are you ready now?
Miss Jones, I'm always ready. How you doing? Hey,
I'm good.
hey, listen here.
What are we going to hello, everybody?
Everybody hear you and stuff like y'all. Do y'all hear her? Say something, Miss Jones.
Hello, everybody. This is Wolf's mother. I'm the mother of Big Wolf and Little Wolf.
All right. Miss Jones, can you name some of Wolf and them closest friends so people will know and how he got the name Wolf and everything like that? Can you tell people that?
Wow. That's a whole long story. People think that he got the name because he was a big bad wolf, but he didn't. His friend Troy, who was his friend in junior high school, they were still friends all the way through. But Troy and his sister Tammy, he started off with the name Wolf Gang, WOLFGANG. That was from Eddie Wolfgang and the Munsters, the Munster family in the old days.
Yeah.
And that's because he had a widow's peak. And they used to always tease him about that little point in the top of his head because all the other kids got shape up. But because he and his brother were so hairy, I never got a shape up. I just got the hair cut down. He didn't start getting a shape up until he's like 16 or 17. So it started off with Wolfgang. Then as he got older, they separated them, so they called him Wolf, and they called the younger one Wolfie. Then
Okay.
when they got a little older, they called them Wolf and Little Wolf. So that's what they remained with, the Wolf and Little Wolf. But he got it from his friend Troy and his sister Tammy. That's how he got the name. Not because he was a big dead wolf. He didn't get the name when he grew up. He got it when he was basically in junior high school.
Okay.
So that's the story about that.
All right. Can you name a couple of Wolf friends so that was close to him and everything that you knew personally?
Okay, we have Nernie. They call him Leo. We have Chris They called him Chris Kringle. We have Ak, yeah, they called him Ak. His name is Harold. That's Hollywood Harold's son.
Yep.
I'm going to miss some people. Oh, Chaos, Mike, they called him Chaos. And Prince, they're from the Valley. They called him Prince. He was a little bit older, sort of a mentor. Prince was not to be played with, even now. I'm going to miss somebody and I'm going to get in trouble. Help me, Gene. You know some of them.
Yeah, but Prince, you got Prince?
You know Prince. Well, Prince was like a big brother to them.
Right.
And,
yo, Kima Smith is saying hi to you. Alan Jones is saying hi to you. Hold up. Somebody saying some stupid shit right here. Nobody cares about Wolf Mom. This is what we're going to do to you. We're going to remove you and delete you from this channel. How about that?
That's so nice. Tell them I send them blessings. I send them blessings. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about that. You know it's a bunch of haters out here. You know what I'm saying? We all love you and everything like that. And he just like one of the most sucker ass niggas. And if your sons was alive or he was in a room with him, the motherfucker wouldn't breathe hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm sorry, Mr. Jones, but you know what I'm talking about. You know my mom.
Mr. Diddy. By the way, let it be known, he does owe my son $300,000 because he's always saying, "Do that, I'll give you the money back. Do this." You know, he didn't like to pay, and